Welcome back, everybody, to the Zombie Metropolis series featuring Undead Legacy. I'm an old guy gaming, and in this episode, I'm going to show you a couple things, and then I'm going to leave you. So, I'm going to take today off, in-game day off, and just do stuff I need to do, like cut trees and that sort of thing. But the reason I'm starting the episode now is I just wanted to show you, real quick, how well things went last night with the Horde. So everything that you see in my inventory, well, most everything that you see is what I got from the drops. I had all kinds of drops last night, and we got some really good stuff. We got some food. We got this motorcycle chassis schematic, and we got purple iron gloves, which are going to be better than these for sure. And so let's switch those out right now. Got a bunch of food, a little iron, a little bit more cash, lots of bullets, and a fire axe, and another Nicole's treasure map. It's funny because we have 3 Nicole's treasure maps now. Yeah, right here. See, that's a Nicole's, that's a Nicole's. So really funny. And then I want to show you something else too really quick. If you guys remember, we found that Sledge Turret in the last episode I think it was up in the church steeple. Anyway, what I did with it last night is I put it down here, and it actually does a really good job of thumping the zombies, particularly the lower ones like the spiders and the dogs. But it can hit them up here too. And that was not even really my main purpose for putting it out here. My main purpose for putting it out here was so that when the zombies glitch through, you know, hopefully the sledge will thump them and give me a couple more moments to get up here, you know, pull the trapdoors. So anyway, that worked out really well. And yeah, so you know, I talked about not doing a horde every night, but I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is continue doing a small horde every night. Mostly because, you know, I mean, we get a lot of XP, and it's almost like a delivery service. I mean, they bring me some pretty decent stuff. So what I'm going to do instead, at least for now, what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to occasionally take in-game days off to do the stuff I need to do during the day. And that's not really going to impact you guys at all because, I mean, the episodes are going to still come, you know, back to back as they always do. It's just that, you know, we're going to skip days at times so that I can, you know, just get some stuff done that I need to do. So that's kind of the plan for now, and we'll just see how things go. But anyway, I wanted to show you that stuff, and I want to show you the loot and all that cool stuff that we got. Let me just kind of tell you what I'm going to do today, just so you kind of have an idea. I'm going to go back over to the Eden Mall with all the coin that we got from the first Nicole's treasure, and I'm going to punch holes in the wall behind the 3 working vending machines. And the reason I'm going to do that is just so that I can get to them from the outside when the repops come, and we don't have to fight our way back in there, you know, just to get to those vending machines. I'm going to cut all these trees down. I think all of them are now at full maturity, so that should give us a really nice chunk of wood. And then, you know, we'll replant them again later. So that's on the, you know, in the works for today. And how's our garden doing? Oh, and then what I'm going to do is use some of that wood, you know, to make some more garden plots, and, you know, continue growing our garden. And then, you know, depending upon how time goes, if I get all of that stuff done and we still have, you know, a decent amount of daylight left, what I might do is bring you back at that point, and we'll go ahead and do the next Nicole's map. The cool thing about this, other than that you get really nice loot, is that it also helps us, you know, explore new territory, assuming it goes in a direction that we have not yet been in. Okay, so that's kind of the plan, and if I don't bring you back today on day 18, then when I do come back, it'll probably be the start of day 19, or maybe, you know, part of the horde night tonight, just depending upon, you know, how things go. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you in just a little bit. Nice. We found a pick and a jar mold. Cool. All right, guys. I'm back. We're not going to have time to go do the treasure today, but I realized when I came back in here that I left a few crates up at the top. There was a bunch of cardboard crates up here that I took apart, got just, you know, basic loot out of, and I'm getting all the rest of the cardboard too. And I also wanted to kind of show you what I did with the vending machine situation. Ooh, huh. Wow. And I thought this was a good fight. Holy crap. All right, look at that. It's a steel pick. It's a level 1, but it's still a steel pick. Oh my goodness. How much better is it than this one? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Holy crap, man. Wow. Okay. I was just thinking too, man, I need a pick. Well, we got one now. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so I came back in here. Oh, I know what I was going to say. We already have repops back out in the park. The burner guys are back out there. And, you know, it's not going to be too much longer for the hardware store gets its repops too. So we're just about finished being able to come back in here unmolested. I did also forget. Oh man, I'm so stoked that we found that steel pick. That means we don't need to carry the hammer around anymore now. I mean the stone hammer, because we've got axe. Just trying to be careful here. I left this other lockpick in here the other day. I realized that when I was doing the video, and I even mentioned in the video that I'll come back and get it. Well, now I'm coming back to get it. But anyway, yeah, we got this stuff in here, but this stuff is really heavy. I mean, just one of these is 100. Well, is it just one, or is that the whole stack? Oh, okay. So I guess that's the whole stack. But this guy by itself is 60. But what I'm gonna do is I'll just pop a hole in this wall later and come back and get this if I need it. You know, I should probably do the hole now though, so it doesn't make a buttload of noise. And whilst we're here, why don't we also get these? I'm assuming we can still get... Oh, can we not get brass radiators from these now in this mod? We got a brass valve. We'll take the brass candlestick. Oh, we got some candles too. That's kind of a bummer that we can't get brass out of those anymore, unless I'm just having some bad RNG or something. I don't know. All right, well, is what it is, right? How much? Oh man, I am like super heavy. Okay. I mean, there's more stuff in here we could take apart, but I'm not, honestly, I'm not too worried about it. Oh man, I forgot all about this stuff too. Okay, we gotta do something about that. But anyway, what I did was I cut holes in behind the 3 working vending machines, so I can just come out here around the building and use them now, you know, without having to worry about the zombos on the inside. Okay, so for now, let's just put some of this stuff in here. We're not going to take that. That can be scrapped, and this can be scrapped. I cut like almost 200 wood too, and I'm turned about half of it or so into planks back at the base. So that's what we did earlier. Why don't we go ahead and eat these? We got a decent amount of food from those vending machines, but we didn't get a ton. Okay, what I want to do with all of this is I want to scrap it, but if you scrap even just one of those, it gives you a whole bunch of iron, which is great, but it makes you also super heavy too. So we'll periodically come at some point and, you know, grab those, take them back to the base and scrap them there. That's the plan. And then I have no idea if we need all these wiring tools. In fact, let's click on this. Okay, so it doesn't show that this is used in any kind of a recipe, so my guess is we just use it as a normal wiring tool. So I think I'm gonna, well, let's just hang on to them anyways. Don't ask me why. You never know. All right, so what's our weight now? Yeah, we're still over encumbered a bit. So I don't really need to take any of this stuff back with me right now. So let's just get to that point. And yeah, and I'll just, at some point, I'll come back and get that stuff. All right, so I think we are done with the inside of this place. So what I'm going to do is block it off with this frame. Oh, shoot, I didn't bring any of my... Oh, I did it again. I did it again. I must have looted that. Yeah, I guess we did. I was so focused on the pick, I didn't even notice. Here, let's grab these. I'm going to put this iron here for now. In fact, holy shit, that was loud. You know what? we could do is take these back to the base now. We don't need this anymore. We're done with that sucker. Well, that's good enough. That's good enough. I'll come back and get the rest of this later. None of that's super critical. So let's go ahead and patch this up here. And I don't have any cobblestone on me, huh? Usually I carry a little bit of that with me. Okay, let's just make some really quick. So we'll just make enough cobble to upgrade those 2 blocks. Okay, while we're waiting on that, let's grab our shiny new steel pick. Love it. And where is the spot that the tires are at? The tires in the engine. So it's right here, but it's going to be this block here. So, you know, now that we have this pick, we have a pick and we have an axe. So, you know what, though? The carpenter's axe, okay, first of all, my blue carpenter's axe is way better than my gray normal fire axe. And part of that, of course, is because it's a blue versus a gray weapon, but it just, I don't know, it's just so much better. So, you know, we're going to use the blue carpenter's axe for cutting wood. And then I'm not even going to use that fire axe. I'm going to just scrap it because there's no point. And we just looted another low-level axe, carpenter's axe, which we need, you know, to make the carpenter's bench. So, all right. Do I have any coffee on me? I don't. Oh, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to learn the Goldenrod Recipe. And it takes 250 research points, but the reason I'm doing that is because I've gotten dysentery twice now. From just drinking normal water. There we go. Okay, so we can get those later. And yeah, that's not good. So we need to be able to have goldenrod on hand when that happens. Okay, I think we're done here. Other than, like I said, coming back here and getting this stuff at some point, which I will do. But now we have 3 vending machines that we can check every day, and that's really going to help with food, with candy, that sort of thing. We got lots of coin that we got from the treasure, plus we have 2 more treasures to do, and we'll eventually come across even more after that, of course. Let's look in here really quick. Sewing kits are always good. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, so we already have 2 helmet lights, or maybe even 3. So there's just no reason in the world why I would have to make this. So we're going to scrap it for the research points, and that'll buy our goldenrod recipe right there. Okay, cool. I'm glad we stopped off and checked that. I can't remember if I got the cement out of here or not. This is the place where we got all those awesome weapons. Fire axe. We didn't. Okay, good. Man, if I grab this now, it's going to put me overweight. Well, that's okay. We don't need it right this second. It's just good to know that it's actually still here. Okay, cool. I had... got another hole right in the wall here. That's that Photoshop place. We might want to fix that. Just at, you know, at least put 1 block in there. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I had planned on coming back here after that episode where we got all the cool guns and stuff, and getting that. I just completely forgot to do it, so. All right, so this was a good day. You know, I got a lot done. We got lots of trees cut down. All those trees were cut down, and man, we got a bunch of wood. I ended up taking all my trash bins that I had up above and putting them down here so I could cut some trees and then come in here and put the wood in, which I've, you know, since hauled upstairs. And we got some iron in there. too, because I was scrapping an old tool while I was cutting wood. So yeah, we're doing good. We're doing really good. I have more frames queued up too, so now we're going to start carrying about 12 frames. If this was the vanilla game, I'd probably carry 20 or 30, but, you know, frames are heavy, and so we can't go hog wild on them, even though we have 321 wood planks now. Plus, in addition to that, I have another stack of 100, you know, just normal wood right there. So yeah, we're in great shape with that stuff. Anyway, I got to put all this stuff away. I'm not going to show all that on camera. I did manage to find another jailbreakers, though, which is good. The one thing I will show you on camera is let's go ahead and do the... because this is kind of just part of how the mod works. Let's do the... I'm just going to grab all that. The Goldenrod Recipe. So what you have to do is you have to have a thing of goldenrod, research data, and paper. Normally I wouldn't do this. I'd just wait until we find it, because we eventually probably will, but, you know, getting dysentery twice now, we can't have that, because when you get dysentery, you lose your food and your water quicker. And, you know, I've had such a struggle with food here that I want to be able to fix that. So that'll take 20 seconds to make. Put that back in there. Put this in here. So anyway, yeah, it's Horde's just about starting. Here's what I think we're gonna do. I'm gonna cut the camera here. I'm gonna do the Horde night, and then when the Horde night's done, in the morning, we'll go after the treasure. So it's to the west again, even further to the west. But we'll uncover some new territory as we go after it. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, guys, so I'll see you in the morning. What I might even do is I might even get to about here before I start the camera, and then just show you, you know, the new territory that we uncover. So that's the general plan. If something changes, of course, I'll let you know. All right, I'll see you in a bit. All right, guys, it is the next day, and we're heading towards the treasure, and we're now in new territory that we have not been in before. Let's go hit this stump over here. See if we can get some honey. So we're going to go after this next treasure and see what we get. Ooh, steel ingots in trash. Wow. Okay. Got some firewood out of that. I didn't get any spectacular loot last night, just some ammo and, you know, some of the basic stuff. I did get a couple more of the large first aid kits, though, so I have 3 now in the last slot of my toolbar, which is good. So I'm sure we're going to need them at some point. We need to get this guy down on the ground. Yeah, Hawaii 5-0, he's a tough mofo. It's a hard one to kill. Okay. I wouldn't mind, man, he loads this thing fast. I wouldn't mind finding some larger game, man. I really wouldn't. That'd be great. Anyway, we got, I got a bunch more points, and so we're now at strength 9. And I'm sitting on 2 points, but I need 3 more to get strength 10. I'm just going to go ahead and max it out, because then I can max out Skull Crusher and eventually the mining skills and a machine gunner. Those in particular are the ones, and maybe even heavy armor. I don't know. It would reduce, if we got this all the way to 4, it would definitely reduce our movement penalty by 25%, which would help quite a bit. So yeah, that's where we're at with points, and doing good. So nothing crazy happened last night with the Horde. It's just pretty much business as usual. I had like 3 or 4 cops, I think it was, that we had. Would be cool if we could come across a buck or a pig or even a wolf. That would be cool. I was thinking at some point we should maybe think about taking a trip to the snow biome, which is up in the northwest-ish part of the map, because there we can hunt cougars and bear and stuff like that. And that's where the big game is, but it's not a really large snow biome, though, so I don't know. I'm not sure how well that would work out. No honey yet. Getting some firewood, though. Okay, so we got a Motel 8 there. We got some interesting looking cemetery place here. Oh yeah, I know this place. We a long time ago on Darkness Falls on a multiplayer server. No, I don't want to mess with him. We did a we actually had a horde base in that building. There's an Edgar over that way. How much further before we get to the treasure? Oh, we still got a ways to go. All right, well, let's keep on trucking. I like to kind of stay more out in this little wilderness area, so, you know, see if we can spot, you know, larger game. There's the Journey's End. POI, I've done that one a few times. Fat loots are right up in that room there. Suppose we could try and cheese that, but we'd have to fight a few zombos to get to it. So let's just, yeah, let's not do that, at least not right now. We need to get to the treasure and get to the treasure, because I don't know, you know, how heavy it's going to be on the way back, so we don't want to be looting a bunch of other stuff. Usually there's some sleepers in that little shed there. Little beanie that we can take to the snow biome with us when the time comes to go. That's just a car lot place. Yeah, man. Haven't seen a single deer since we started this playthrough. We've run into a couple of wolves back at the base at nighttime, but we haven't found any deer or big guys like that. Okay, well, let's keep moving this way. There's creepy Crowley over there. Oh, I went and got in the morning I went over and got the stuff from the vending machines, so more canned food, more candies, that sort of thing. There's an egg finally. I grabbed a red tea out of the vending machine and did the research on that too. So I'm going to start making just red tea to drink because, you know, I don't want to take the chance of getting dysentery. Even though we do know how to make goldenrod now, it's still, the goldenrod doesn't remove it immediately. So yeah, I figured, well, let's just make the red tea and then we'll make up a bunch of that and that's what we'll drink. All right, we're getting close. Really surprised that we haven't seen any wildlife. There's another egg. Oh, speaking of which, there's some wildlife. All right, let's just kind of chill out for a bit. That's some bolts. How heavy are we? Oh, you're getting heavy. Okay, well, we don't need this. We don't need that. We don't need these. We don't need that. We don't need this. So that'll lighten us up a little bit. That's a lot of firewood from the stumps. You know what? Don't need it. Kind of hate to throw it out, to be honest with you, but we just don't need it, and it is heavy. And why can't there be a big old deer right out in that field? What the hell, man? Alright, is that chicken long gone? Oh, wow, look at that place. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that POI. That's businessman. Not really too worried about him. No idea where that chicken went, though. We'll just peek our head up over the draw, and if we don't see him, we'll move on. I want to look at something. Animal harvesting. So when we get to 20, we'll have 10% more resources on that. Okay. We have a little ways to go on that one yet. Oh, that's what I was hoping to find. Nice. Got ourselves some meat stew, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. This little pistol sounds like a little 22, even though it uses 9 mils. We're not really going to be able to do any serious exploration until we get a vehicle of some sort, of course. This is probably about as far away from home as I want to get on foot. I think I've seen this on Darkness Falls before too. I don't remember, remember much about it, though. Whoa. Oh, shit, that's a cop. Got cheerleaders' attention. Anybody else? Let's eat this. Let's eat it now. We might as well, right? Might as well. Okay, well, you know the drill. I'm gonna dig until we find the treasure. We have an eye candy and we have a jailbreaker. So we'll take one of those right before we open the thing up, but I'll see you guys we should probably dispatch this guy too, because he's walking around. He might come over here. Oh, nice shot. He jumped right when I pulled the trigger. Right. See, here's another one too. don't think we hit him. Oh, yeah, we did hit him. Not in the head is all. Okay, hopefully that's that clears all the zombos away from here. Okay, so I'll see you guys when I'm done digging. Alright guys, we found the treasure. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop jailbreakers in an eye candy. And let's see what we got. Hopefully another big pile of cash or coin and other goodies. We will see here in about 8 seconds. Okay, that's a nice pile of coin. Yes, it is. And ammunition and gun parts. Okay. Decent stuff, decent stuff. We are very heavy. So we probably are not going to be able to do much looting on the way home. As a result. So, I'm going to kind of go... I'm going to go kind of northish and then, you know, kind of back this way to uncover a little more territory. Looks like we have quite a bit of open space out here. And hopefully we can find a deer or something along the way. I will take that. How heavy is that? Insignificantly heavy. Okay. Don't care about the lead. That's easy to get. Okay, guys, we're back at the lodge place that we passed on the way here. And we're going to attempt to cheese the loot out of here. I might regret this. I might regret this, but you know, nothing ventured and all that, right? So let's get the ammo out of there. There's a food pile on this stump. Don't see any sleepers out here. Nice. Let's just eat that right now. If we get some good loot, and it's heavy, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with all this stuff. We got so much stuff in here. There's a few things we could probably do. I mean, worst case scenario, we leave a drop chest and come back for it later. So, all right. So if I remember right, what we're going to do is we're going to nerd pull up to the window there. And I think we're going to have 3 or 4 Zeeks in there, but we might get some resistance from that room too. So I almost wonder if we ought to maybe go this way. Who's over here? Skaterpunk. Maybe even go in through this way, because then we'll have some block the door options. Okay, yeah, let's nerd pull here. So let's get ready with some of this. In case we need to put something a little more substantial down. But what we're going to do is we're going to pop the door open here. Might as well loot this. Oh, nice. And that. What do we get for the bonus at the end of the tech thing? Let's take a look at that really quick. Progress, collectibles, tech junkie. Bulk craft all robotic turret ammo. Who gives a shit about that? That's so dumb. I mean, it's nice, but that's not really much of a bonus for getting everything. What would this do? Robotic weapons do 10% more damage. Well, we do have our robotic sledge, and that would actually be useful. So I think we're going to actually learn that. Let's learn it. Because of that reason. Okay, so let's just ever so gingerly poke our head in here. I think there's Zeeks in there. Yeah, we're kind of running out of time too. And there's most definitely Zeeks in there. That's where the fat loots are. So let's get this back on our toolbar here. Yeah, I know I should have looked at that first, but didn't think about it. Don't care about that. Okay, we got... Is it just one Zombo's attention? Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use a wood frame for this one, because it's just the one. Let her break through the door. Spider! I don't want to mess with a dumb spider. Okay. Ooh, that's a feral yo zombo. Come on, stand back up. Maybe we can get a double here. Well, we got a single anyway. Okay, let's get this repaired. That should clear out the bathroom. Now I'm gonna upgrade that again so we can retreat back through it if we need to. Alright, I think the Zeeks, now that I remember, I think the Zeeks are not in this room. They're like on the other side of a door, and they start to break in when you go in here. When did we learn that? Apparently we learned it at some point, so okay. Pistol Beat Volume 1. 20% more range when using scope or iron sights for 9mm weapons. Yes, sir, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure their zombos are on the other side of that door. So let's get the good stuff first in case we have to make a hasty retreat. That's some good stuff, you guys. Holy crap. Golconda MK2 pistol? It's a 9mm, but it's a nice purple 9mm. Then we got a shitty one, serrated blade, and an SMG, but that's a bad one. Still, that's really good stuff. Okay, now we're heavy. All right, what are we going to give up? I hate to do this, but bones are just not a high priority right now. We're going to get rid of those. This stuff is lighter and lighter as we go. Yeah, man, I just don't want to throw any of that out. But here, we can get rid of... Here, let's scrap this. Cloth. All right, that gets us... that gets us to 99.9. All right, well, let's see what's in here. Oh, man. Another one. That's some good loot. Man, way better than vanilla. Look at all those bullets. Okay, so now we're 106. Oh, my God. All right. There's just nothing in here I want to throw out. Let's get rid of that. I mean, I've got a lot of nuts and bolts, but I haven't seen an abundance of those in this mod. We're just gonna have to do some kind of, we're gonna have to stash some of this stuff somewhere. Let's just finish getting it first. Yeah, we'll take that. I'm just gonna try and start saving sham as much as I can, because we can make sham chowder now. Do I have any beer? Yeah, I'm gonna leave the beer here. Okay, and working to... Damn, that was loud. Alright, we have a green car engine back at the thing, but this is a nice find. So I'm going to just leave that there. Okay, let's get the hell out of Dodge. 6.3. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that. Kind of like the black dye out of them though. Modify. These we'll just scrap. Okay, so we gotta find somewhere to stash some of this stuff because we gotta get rid of 10 units of weight. And we got to do it fast because I am running out of time. I don't have time for you. Go away. Now who's coming after me? Oh, he's stuck in the fence. Okay, I'm going to actually stash stuff in this car. Okay, so... let's see. Let's do the heavy stuff again. We're going to stash this and this and this and that and that. No, not that. That's our wrench. The cobble, the 9mm, the rifle parts, the shotgun shells. We need one more thing. What can it be? One more heavy thing. Come on. Gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry. Let's make it the green pistol. That is not as good as this, right? No. Okay, we gotta run. Cutting it close here. Cutting it very close. If absolute worst comes to worst, we'll just have to perch up on a POI if we don't make it back, but hopefully we will. I do need to remember where that... yeah, I'll figure it out later. None of that stuff is super, super critical anyway. Okay, yeah, that was nice. That was a nice little haul here. I'm starting to think that Undead Legacy seems to be a little more generous on the end loot crates than the vanilla game is. No, we don't have time for that. Just run. No screwing around. Let's take... we don't quite need... oh, yeah, here. Let's take this. That'll give us some good stamina. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be... you know, either that or I've just been lucky as hell. Of course, the other thing, too, is there's more stuff, you know, in Undead Legacy than there is in vanilla, so that might be a factor, too. Not really sure. Okay, we can't run... well, we could probably run this way. We don't want to go through there because there might be sleepers in that area. So we'll walk while we're getting our stamina back up. But yeah, it was a good day. Got tons of money. We've got like 12,364 coins. That's a lot of money. That'll tide us over for quite some time, and we still have one more treasure to do yet, too. And it's another Nicole's treasure on top of that. So we'll go home, bonk some zombos on the head, and then tomorrow, I'm going to read the third treasure map, and if it's not real far away, we might do that first. Just because, you know, we get so much money from those. And then, after that, maybe we'll hit that POI that has, you know, a bunch of different shops in it that it's right next to our house. And that's the tentative plan for tomorrow anyways. I'm planning on just using the same base for Horde 21, so we don't really have to do anything more to it. There's a couple more blocks I wouldn't mind updating, or upgrading. But it's not super critical if we don't get that done, so we're good. I'll keep you guys with me until I make it back so you can see that I did make it back. But our apartment building's just right over there, so. I need to put a ladder out here, but I'm just, you know, resources have been so tight that I haven't really gotten around to it. But now that we've got so much wood, that is not going to be a problem at all. All right, and we're back. All right, guys, I'm going to put stuff away and then go down and bonk Hordes on the head. I will see you in the next episode tomorrow morning. We might go here. Actually, before I let you go, let's read the next treasure map and just see how far away it is. If it's far away, that's not a bad thing because, you know, it helps us uncover more territory. But on the other hand, if it's nearby... Oh, it's only 542 meters. Excellent. Okay, so whereabouts is that? Just right down here. Okay, cool. On the other side of the interstate. All right, so tomorrow morning, we'll hit this, and then we're going to come back, and I'm going to... this is the... I think... It's this POI. Yeah, we're gonna hit this POI tomorrow. Okay? Guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share out the video, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.